Man, the things we gotta fix in this house. It's a little house.
I have to really scoop the water.
Is it freezing in your house in the winter?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Oh, my God.
What this shows is how terrible this house was built. We'll make it right.
Hi, Mike. Nice to finally meet you.
Absolute pleasure to meet you. Nancy, single mother of 3 boys, 2 twin boys and an older boy, moved from the Philippines 10 years ago to Canada. A new beginning for her and the kids.
We moved here July of 2008, so it's roughly 4.5 years, and this is our first home.
Truthfully, Nancy was so excited to buy in the neighborhood, she didn't even care about doing a home inspection. To her, it was the house for her children, and she didn't ask any questions. This is a tiny little house, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't need a big house.
She found a house nice and close to the school that made sense to her. The kids loved the neighborhood. But when Nancy moved in the house, she realized she had a lot of issues, especially water in the basement, and lots of it. How old are the children?
The children, now it's...
Did you have twins?
Yes, they're 18 this Saturday.
Okay.
And yes, I'm
This
very
Saturday?
ecstatic. Yes, I'm very happy because it seems like it's a birthday present for them. And that's Jean.
We're here to help Nancy, really in large part because of Jean and a horrific fate.
Just 1 week into a new school year, and students at Brampton High School are faced with this.
A player on the school's football team collapsed during a game on Friday.
It's the beginning of this September 2012. We were playing our first exhibition game, and Gene was playing outside linebacker, and he went to make a tackle. He successfully made the tackle. Following play begins, and right at the beginning of the play, Gene collapsed. From that point forward, he never gained consciousness.
And St. Thomas Aquinas, students say, is a football school. But today, the students here are grief-stricken and in disbelief. Early Sunday morning, Gene was taken off life support.
Devastating loss for his family at home, his family here on the football team, and his family in the school community.
Jean is a happy kid. You get mad at him, he's still happy. He's a very cheerful guy. He's full of dreams. And I miss him.
Well, I've heard so much about him, that he was great at football, and
Yes.
Kevin's his coach.
Yes.
Also the shop
Junior.
teacher.
Yes.
Actually, he's the reason I'm here for you.
Yes.
Sir Kevin? How you doing, buddy?
Mr. Holmes, how do you do?
Come on in, sir.
We had been over to visit the family, and we noticed that the basement was leaking, and I thought this is something that would be nice to fix with my class.
I felt like I was in the Philippines.
Or in a boat.
Yeah, because we do that. Like, you know, like it's always flooding, right? And I said, I'm here in Canada. Why I still have to do this again? There are times that it's really like I have to really scoop the water in a bucket like that, so.
That's wrong. So, I mean, I look up to you because you came in to help the family here, Nancy and the rest of the kids.
Yeah, something I thought was gonna be just a little foundation repair turned into a bad onion. Every time we pulled back layers, we found more and more problems.
And it starts to burn the eyes. Did you notice?
Yeah, exactly. Our initial prognosis of what a problem would be, or possibly what the problem would be, is a crack in the foundation. So we tore down the existing framed walls and drywall. Mold on the panel, the baseboards were basically black.
But you thought it was kid stuff, that you could do it, yes?
I was hoping to find a crack in the foundation, and not the case.
Oh, dear.
No easy patch-up. It was definitely more than I could do with a class of 8 students that aren't professionals, and definitely out of my area of expertise.
When I start looking at the HVAC here, this
you
is
can't
not
use
the way to
flex.
do this. Puts in flex line. This is not meant for ductwork at all. Collapsed, going upstairs to the back door. another one in the basement. Like, how do you think you're gonna run air through this? So whoever did this was either one, someone who really didn't care, two, someone who really doesn't know what they're doing, or three, A and B. This is very clear. If I can see this in the open, what does it tell you when it's closed in?
There's a lot more problems than what we can see.
Is it freezing in your house in the winter?
Yeah.
Like really cold? And you probably have the furnace turned up to, I don't know,
Yeah,
34?
Yeah.
I'm
it's still-
exaggerating.
And then, you know, when summertime, it's very hot.
So this is the window to the back deck, and you've pulled down the deck, correct?
Correct.
Because I want to go see that. Now we can see how rusted the frame is around that window.
Yeah.
And that's just going to show us really how much water's coming in this area. That's really a poor job on having to do this. The window itself is a structured window that will go for the basement, which is fine, but look how sloppy. It's like they took a chisel or, you know, even a jackhammer. Yeah, go ahead, throw the window in. So if it's at deck level and they put the deck over it and it was full of snow, it just comes in right against the window, doesn't it? Okay, and you panicked when you went outside, is that correct?
That is definitely correct.
Ay, 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 ay. Okay, the whole front porch sucks. Stairs sucks. The overhang in the front and the overhang in the back with the way they've done the HVAC, this is gonna be an extremely cold zone. And if they didn't get the ductwork right out underneath the windows, which I didn't really see any sign of, that cold air, because that's just bad insulation in there. And it's, again, it's just poor design. The foundation here, is this where you got really nervous?
Yeah, Mike, this is when I decided to give you a call. I brought my dad in, who's a masonry specialist. And
Okay.
we were tapping around, and
With a
he
hammer?
noticed with a hammer, and he noticed that the foundation is in rough shape over here.
A lot of parging has been done. This would have been in the original build. The corner itself had to be repaired due to it deteriorating, and this is why. Look at this backyard. Now, you pulled this all up to address the issue with the house. Look at this. They use a vapor barrier over top of the 2x6 and then the 2x4 running across 2x6. Here's the 2x6, and they have earth packed in there, and they put plastic on top thinking they're gonna stop the water. All they're doing is holding the water. They've dug this area. We've got, what, a pickup post here right at the foundation. You don't wanna do that.
Yeah.
By doing that, they've dug this area. You can see that the water's gonna now run down right to this corner. I think we need a new window there. Your dad's Mason?
Yeah, correct.
So if I want to get him in here to help us, he can.
He'd be more than happy to.
That would be great.
I'm excited about
You're a
it,
good
Mike.
guy, man.
So are you.
I like working with you.
I'm excited. Having Mike on board for this project is relieves a lot of stress for me. It's something I've been concerned with for quite some time. The first time I looked at the basement, and it's nice to hear that Mike is on board.
You actually have quite a few things wrong with your house, and we're going to work coordinating with Kevin and the boys at the school and all my guys. So I'm going to take care of all the big stuff. Kevin's going to help. We're going to teach the students, which I'm really excited about. And then I'm going to get it to a certain point where I believe that Kevin and the students can finish it.
It's my son's dream to fix the basement, but I wasn't able to do that for him. So I feel like it's coming everything together, and I feel like he's watching me. I felt so unfair for him. Like, he just came to the house to visit me, and now he's having my problem. And he said he wants to do it. But now I don't need to worry that because you got his back. Until now, I can't believe. I can't believe that this is happening.
So you put 3 hearts together and the kids, that's a lot of heart. That's a whole lot of love. It's amazing what a whole lot of love can do.
It's a bittersweet. I'm happy and I'm sad.
And we'll make it comfortable. We'll make it comfortable. That's okay. We're okay. We're okay.
Thank you. I really love these photos because I feel like he's a professional football player.
She's trying to cope. I mean, she's lost her son only a couple of months ago. Is there any dreams? Is there anything you'd say, Mike, if I had the opportunity, I'd love?
A nice washroom and a bigger kitchen.
A nice washroom and a bigger kitchen. Let me see what I can do. Boys, are you ready to play?
Yes.
Okay, so we have football players. Put your hand up. And then we have shop guys. Put your hand up. So shop and football. Nice. And we're here to help Gene's family.
Yeah.
Doesn't that feel good to actually do something like this?
Yes.
I love that Kevin wants to step up to the plate and help the family. And I really like it that he's involved the kids of the school because that's exactly what we're about, is the next generation. There's something on your helmet.
It's a GO sticker for our buddy Gene.
Okay. And so his number's 24, is that right?
Yeah. He picked that number because it was his twin brother's favorite number.
Is that right? Okay. There's a story to everything, and I love the stories.
We wanted to give you a sticker for your hard hat, Mike.
Oh, I like that. Thank you. So now I'm part of the team here. We're gonna work together on this one. We're gonna do a few extra things in the house, and I'm gonna get it to the point where I can leave it in Kevin's good hands for the kids to finish. Remember one thing, there's no stupid questions. So if you're not sure about anything, ask a question. There is no stupid questions. Ready to play ball?
Yeah.
Let's go. We got a big job to do here. Life is short. Nancy's lost her son. Your kids aren't supposed to go before you do. Let's help her. This isn't hard. Everyone said yes. Yes, I'm in.
So what we're gonna do is just start pulling stuff out. There's no order, just bring it out to the bin, put it beside the bin. My guys will take it from there, okay?
Just gonna ride it right in. Bunny hop up there.
I'm very excited that now it's started. I feel overwhelmed and I feel like it's a dream come true.
I think it's nice that our house is gonna be fixed. It's gonna be much warmer too because it's super cold.
Sometimes they wear gloves, trust me.
Holy! They're multiplying. I know.
Okay, we're out. Bye.
Normally, when I have this many people working with me, we'll split up in teams, which I think is a great idea. A few guys downstairs, a few guys outside. We're gonna grade the backyard. We're also gonna fix the foundation, do the roof, do the siding.
That's my dad, the guy who taught me the tricks of the trade.
I used to bring Kevin on little brick jobs with me and give him an idea of how hard it is to earn money.
This side's still wedged in, Pop.
To take this out, we need some force.
You want me to go on the inside, Pop?
Well, let's just see what we can use with the leverage. And then in high school, he worked with me with the summers, and he learned a little bit about brick repairs. And that's what I do. Went to college, got his degree, and now he teaches construction to the kids.
The plastic just came down to here and stopped. So all the water that runs down the back of this wall sits on top of this. Like, where does the water have to escape, right?
And he also still helps me out on jobs like this.
You help me out on jobs like this.
1, 2, go!
All right. You can see here, pulling this back, that the curb was broken out. There's a concrete curb that comes up the back that this is supposed to sit on. And it stops here. So this runs right through the house. Okay, you have a negative slope sloping into the building, so this is a spot where water can come in.
So we're gonna fix it up so it doesn't leak again.
This is bad.
Yeah, hold on this right now until I figure out what we're gonna do with it. She doesn't know what. She's gonna get a new kitchen, because I asked her, what's your dream? And I get why she would like a new kitchen. It's in a little bit of rough shape.
So what do you think?
They need a little love here.
That wall?
Well, I'm thinking we can take down that wall, but I want to drop the ceilings, and that way we can deal with electrical, we can deal with plumbing, we can deal with HVAC. If we open it up, it'll show all kinds of crap, I'm sure of that.
Yeah. So why do you think they're not getting heat upstairs, guys? Tell me why with this right here. So what they've done is they've crushed the damn pipe in order to get the plumbing in. All right, so that's not what you do. And look what else they did. So they've screwed into the ductwork here, creating holes. They haven't taped any of their joints. Very poor job. They're wondering whether they're not getting any heat upstairs.
So this isn't so hard. My only concern that I have, Sherry, as captain, is what?
I'm not sure.
Well, what could be down here that could actually be
Oh, you mean
dangerous?
mold?
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
There is, by the way. I saved some drywall from.
Yeah, I know. So if there's too much mold, we're gonna have to stop, so you're gonna have to judge that. Everything in this basement has been years of water damage. It's all coming out. Nancy wanted a bathroom, so we're gonna give it to her. That means changing the layout, the mechanicals, digging up the floor to do all the plumbing. What I see for this basement is a combined mechanical and laundry room at the front of the house, a bathroom next to it, and a rec room for the boys at the back. Most importantly, it will be dry and warm. Okay, we're gonna pull out all the cabinets right now, and what I'd love to do is take the wall down, leave the studs up.
That didn't sound good.
Who's the maniac? I'm telling you. Okay, hold up, hold up.
Come on, baby! Yeah! Hold on through the other side. We win. Hello.
That's not glue.
Oh my God! Actually, be careful.
It's not glue. That's poop.
That's poo-poo.
I'm telling you, man. Everyone says, Mike, do you really got to take everything down? It's like, yeah, you believe that it's not glued. What this shows is how terrible this house was built. Now, if this house is that bad, it's a mirror image next door, it's a mirror image over there, across the street, they're all the same. They weren't built with a whole lot of love, and they got away with a whole bunch of wrong stuff. It needs a little bit of TLC. We're gonna work together, and we're gonna put this place nice, safe, and sound. We're gonna make sure it's heated properly. It's not leaking in the basement. One thing that Nancy said was, it's like being back home in the Philippines and I gotta bail out my own home. Well, she moved from there to here, only to have the same problem. We're gonna make that right. I wanna say thank you. Thanks to your main guy here. He's a good teacher, obviously, and a football coach.
I think Nancy's going to be extremely surprised and happy, not only for what the house is going to look like, but for all the hard work that's gone into it. And she knows all these gentlemen personally, and I think she's going to be very pleased at the end product.
All right, we'll see you Tuesday. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Thanks, guys. See you guys.
That was the best career I ever had.
Don't leave. There are only two major benefits to me being in this house. One, there's a family that deserves it. Two, we have a whole bunch of students that are going to learn how not to do it and how to do it the right way. Okay. Looks a little different, doesn't it?
Wow. This isn't the same room.
Well, we can see how the plumbing was done. We have clay pipe.
Yeah.
And that they had that sitting right in there. They just break it and stick it in.
This used to be a clean out. There's a cleanup required on every drain before you use the house.
Which they turned into the toilet and bidet.
Obviously, it's been turned into a very creative a toilet plunge, and this thing would be blocked within minutes. So all that's going to come out.
This is probably weeping from outside.
It's got to be, right?
Why would there be a weeping towel coming in?
Well, they could have tied in the outside. They used to be able to do that, right? You tie in the outside weeper to the inside drains.
Okay.
So it's okay, but I just want to see if it's like one they. Oh, look at that, Holmes. There you go.
That's the way they fit it in.
Yeah, they cut it and squeezed it in, and look at how
look
filled that is, buddy.
Why does my foundation leak?
Wow.
The weeping towel around the house is designed to grab all that water and put it down the drain. If it gets clogged, unfortunately, it has nowhere else to go but inside. Joe, this doesn't look very good.
No, it doesn't.
Well, right now, I've got a hole in the ground. I got plumbing issues. I've got weeping issues around the house. No wonder it's leaking in the basement because we're actually clogged in our weeping.
Well, to that mix, I'll add electrical issues. Up in the attic, as soon as you pop the hatch.
Oh,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is how this was.
Covering the 2 boxes.
Covering the 2 boxes. Like, is this, like, how stupid now do you really have to be? All right, so you're covering it with this. You have an exposed, that's a power line there, right?
And that's open just like that?
That's the way it was. That's the way I found it.
You gotta be kidding me.
And that's a fire just ready, right there, with that area rug over top. This is just part of it.
Okay, that sucks. So we're definitely rewiring.
Well, this is...
They've cut and tapped in everywhere, haven't they? Could you imagine if this was a big house? We'd be here for months. Okay, watch you don't fall through the ceiling or I gotta fix that too, okay? Yeah, and you don't get hurt.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, basically today what we're gonna do is we're gonna go inside the house. We're gonna take all the ductwork in the basement down. We're gonna put it aside. We're gonna bring the van over there. We're gonna load it into the truck. We always recycle, but the ductwork. My 2 young guys are very, very intelligent boys. By the end of the day, let's see what happens. They're either gonna say, yes, I wanna be an HVAC guy, or this ain't for me. Let's go, boys.
I'm here to help Gene's family. Oh man, a lot of kids still talk about him. It was a tragedy what happened to him. I was there at the football game too when it happened. It was one of the worst things I ever seen. He's a true fighter and I miss him.
This the one that was squashed? Yeah. How much air do you think that person got in that grill?
Honestly.
Nothing. They were freezing cold. I don't want you guys to do duck like that. You understand me?
Yeah.
You understand me? Do not do duck like that. Take it away, boys.
I love this system because this is kind of smart, you know? This is an affordable way to insulate your basement that makes total sense to me. If you can't afford the spray foam, this is the backup. Use the dense Roxo board. It's almost like a board. It's an R6. Since the kids were gonna do this on their own, I wanna teach them that there's more than one way to make this right. This is an insulation system that exceeds code, and it's easy to install. So we go right intimate to the foundation wall. You've got the tie par with the writing on the outside, which is to stop the permeability of moisture coming through the wall, bring it down, come across the floor, stud the wall with pink wood, wrap it back up again. So right now, this being an R6, and then we stud the wall, we put it in R12, we've got R18.
It's smart as hell.
Yeah,
I
so
love it.
really you're in the area of R20 in the basement. So using the pink wood makes total sense to me. We're mold resistant and fire resistant.
So, guys, when framing, try and find your straightest pieces. Even though it's framing, it's gonna be buried behind a wall. You wanna make sure that you're nice and level and the pieces are good. Tell me if you think that's straight, buddy.
Not at all.
It's pretty bad. It's almost like a hockey stick, right?
Yeah.
So unless you need one for your next game, let's get rid of it. Let's find a straight piece, okay? So every piece of wood you're installing in a wall, you're looking at. Every time you go to put a piece of drywall on, you're gonna be thanking your lucky stars that you started off with straight framing.
Grab it, pull it, pull it, pull it. Perfect.
Honestly, this is everything we are about, teaching the next generation. I want to teach you the most important thing about HVAC. This is the interior lungs of the home. If it's as dirty as you see here on the inside, the lungs are really dirty, right? Your furnace is working hard or the filter's going to be really bad. If we don't keep clean the ductwork, then your lungs are going to be cleaning the air in the home. Look at it as your lungs. You have 2 sets of lungs in the house. This one in your chest and this one. They're both important, right? Understand that.
My whole heart is dedicated to this house, to me and Gene. Because I just love that kid. I played with him ever since I started football. And like, even though I helped him improve, he also helped me improve to be a better person, to be like more generous, you know? He was just loving. But that's why I'm gonna put all my love and care into this house for me and Gene. I love that we're doing this for his family because they're in a really low spot in their life and I just want them to be happy again.
I can't see how I can keep it. It's not even supported properly anyways. It's obviously in the way considering I have to dig around the house.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So the main reason we came here was honestly for the foundation. And now not only are we doing all new electrical, practically all new plumbing, we're gonna be doing all new HVAC. We found out once we pulled up the basement floor that the weeping tile was full of dirt.
You know what? We won't leave any rock unturned here. If we have to do something to make sure your work is protected after you're finished everything, we'll do whatever we have to do.
Let's dig. What we're gonna do is waterproof the foundation and repair all the cracks that we find. The dimpled board that we put up on the foundation over the coating, its sole job is to protect the foundation for backfill. We also have to replace the weeping tile around the foundation. It was clogged, and that's no good. If the water gets down to the footings, it's the weeping tile's job to displace the water, bring it out into the sump pump and eject it out into a green space, keeping it away from the home. Okay, we have something new here you're excited to show me.
Snap-in trim. No nail holes to fill, maintenance free. Just snap it in once the window's installed.
You have an exterior trim is what you made.
Interior trim.
Interior.
Interior trim.
The only downside to this is for future reasons that no one can paint it, but it sure is easy to clean. It can be painted?
You can sand it with a 200 grit.
And pull
paint it just
the
like
shine off?
Yeah.
And paint it just, okay,
Just
see,
break
that
the
makes a
surface
difference.
fencing, you can paint it up any color you want. Perfect. Looks good.
No nails. Who needs a nailer? This is gonna last longer than wood. Not gonna rot. Start making studs. Floor joists.
Done.
We've gotten a lot of the siding off now. You can see some signs of water penetration, specifically in the front here around the windows, a little bit more on the side. A lot of signs of moisture penetration, a lot of signs of heat loss. You know, these things probably should have been taken care of years ago. And now we have new long-lasting, long-term solutions. Putting a new building wrap on that's to today's code. Premium grade vinyl siding to provide a lot of life, you know, to siding of this home. Really gonna add a maintenance-free, long-term care package to the exterior of this home.
What we're trying to get through today is getting everything cleared out, all the existing refuse, debris, the old rotten deck that was there. And then start excavating for our base material. I'd be happy to get that done today. The days are getting a little short. Yeah, we're really lucky where we are right now. It's a couple weeks into December, but look, there's no snow, there's no freezing, you know, and so we're gonna keep moving.
Getting them to cut a channel in the wall, because what's going to happen is it'll be easier to run the wire this way. If we come up from the top down, we'll disturb a lot of the insulation in the wall. We'll just channel it and run our wires over. So I just got the kids now basically learning how to use hand tools before they move up to power tools.
Let's put a time capsule in the wall. And this way, one day, when somebody takes apart our work, they're gonna see who did the work. It was the Holmes group, it was all the students, electricians, everyone around us was in here to make it right. And everyone signed it.
You got something to say about your friend? Go ahead, say it. Teacher?
This is beautiful.
I love that Kevin wants to step up to the plate and help the family. And I really like it that he's involved the kids of the school, because that's exactly what we're about, is the next generation.
Having Mike on board for this project is relieves a lot of stress for me. And now I can help him out with anything that he needs to handle.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
For a small house, this has been rather a big job. All new plumbing, all new HVAC, all the permits for all the above. Now the installation being put in place, vapor barrier, tuck tape, because we have the building inspector coming in today and we want to close it all in, which is the next job, to drywall everything. Plaster, get the trim in place, get the kitchen installed, get the carpet installed, all to bring the family home. And for me, this will be going to a very deserving family.
We came into here looking at the job. It's a basement bathroom. It was nice and easy for us, though. It's a 5x8 room. There's little to no cuts. Walls are straight. But we wanted to really make the room look a little bigger, so we used the bright tile. We followed the grout lines up the wall, out the door, so it really makes the room look longer and taller. And since it's a basement bathroom, we were also allowed to use fast set because the floor won't flex and shrink. So we were able to be out of here in 2.5 hours tops.
Right now what we're doing is we had the filter in here for basically when it was under renovation. And as you can see, this filter's full of drywall dust. So what I want to do is I want to change that filter and put in a new one. We have a lot better air, it won't get sick, and it's better for the home.
The installation, first of all, you get in, you double check and make sure the walls are square. Thank goodness they were square. The floor was level, which was nice. We use a level. We definitely make sure that they're straight and they're square when they go in, because it affects everything. But everything was nice and straight in the house. It was a beautiful area to work in. We put in a light-colored kitchen. The floors are light, the countertops light. We brought in all this light from the outside. It makes this room look huge now.
Perfect. This kitchen looks 10 times bigger, and it's not. But it looks bigger. But by opening this allows us to come through right into the dining room and see from the back door right through to the front window. Something simple makes a huge difference. It's funny, I was talking to Mike, the kitchen guy, earlier, and he said, you know, it's my first one here, and I can't believe the stuff that's going on. I've said it a million times. At the end, we've got a lot of people. If you scan around, electricians, HVAC, we have carpet guys, we have Craig Lowe painting, we have the kitchen guys, we have all of us touching up, hanging doors, putting in handles.
Last few items to be installed. I got a toilet left. I have a faucet and a vanity to install, and then a few items in the kitchen, and I'll be done pretty much. So this home is tremendously upgraded. All right, so you're ready to fire this bad boy up? And quality is unbeatable. Ready to deploy. A few more hours and I'll be done. Awesome.
Ready? It's really nice to see, you know, all the support from the local community, students, family, football team. I couldn't think of a family more deserving of this, so I'm really excited about this. Thanks a lot. No problem, bud. Can't wait to see the looks on their faces. Nancy's gonna be pretty excited, especially to get a new kitchen. She wasn't expecting this. We're good, we're fit, everything fits. Whew. It's a relief.
After 2 months of work on this house, for a small house, this has been a really big job. So much, here's the prices. For the exterior only, that will total $76,700. For all mechanical, HVAC, the electrical, the plumbing, the insulation, that'll total $43,400. all interior. That totals $35,800 for a grand total of $159,900. Almost 160 grand, plus us. That was a lot of work for people that actually deserve it. Oh, you're happy with outside?
Yes.
I can go now?
It's my son's dream to fix the basement, but I wasn't able to do that for him. So I feel like it's coming everything together, and I feel like he's watching me.
Ironically, it was Gene who wanted to finish the basement. So I guess why we're here? Gene brought us here.
I cannot describe how I feel right now. It's beyond joyful.
Hi, guys.
How's it going, Mike? Hello, sir.
We don't have grass now, and I'm telling you, it's only because we had so much snow, we had so much rain. But John's coming back in the spring. He's going to do a whole front lawn here, whole back lawn. You're going to have a stone patio in the back. How you been, guys?
Good, good.
Are you curious to see your new house?
Oh, I'm very curious. Is this even our house?
I can see it already.
That kind of looks different from the outside, doesn't it?
Yes,
oh
it
my
is.
God, it's so different.
You know, the more you look, the more you're going to see. Okay, I brought in Dominic, my window and door guy, and he said, Mike, everything's got to be replaced. It's just, he's such a good guy. You have all new windows, all new doors. And speaking of the windows, the basement window, Kevin brought in his dad, and both the front and back window had to be cut open to put in a proper lintel above the window, which was not there. Make sure it was watertight, and then close it back in with brick. All new electrical, all new heating, new air conditioning, even your roof. New shielding, new shingles, all new siding.
I can't complain. I don't even want to go inside.
Oh, you're happy with outside?
Yes.
I can go now?
I'm happy just to see outside.
Having all the kids in there, having all the guys that cared, and all those people that wanted to share their experiences, not just in life, but in what they know and what they're good at and what they love to do. And after you.
Oh.
This family, you know, they didn't want more. I said, what was your wish? She wanted a new kitchen. It wasn't about new windows and new doors, but she got that. It wasn't about new heating, she got that. New electrical, on and on and on, and all the people that we brought in.
I don't know what to say, Mike.
It's what they needed. That's what it was. Let's go see the dream you asked me for first.
I know, I saw it. Wow.
We did damage galore. This was completely gutted. But it's, you know what, you asked for a kitchen, so I thought, let's open up this wall. Does that work? Does it feel bigger?
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, I got in trouble with me asking for the kitchen. I said, why did you ask, Mom? It's too much already. I said, he asked me.
You know, we were grateful that this happened already. We just didn't want to ask for too much, right? Because gotta stay humble, right? That's what my mom teach me. Don't want to ask too much.
It's just a wish, you know? And now it come true.
New cabinets, the cabinet company came in, new countertops. Nice new taps, new sink, you like that?
Yeah, no.
Did you notice a new fridge and new stove?
Yes, I did.
Everything.
And I noticed the lights, it's very...
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Your second floor comes out in the soffit here, right? So I brought in my spray foam, guys, and we spray foamed all underneath the soffit, so you no longer have a cool floor on the second floor. All proper insulation, fire stop, safe and sound insulation that we use, all in the bulkheads, wrapping the ductwork because we want to keep it nice and warm to get to the top. The house is now warm.
It is.
And I have the furnace off.
Oh, wow. Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh my God. Yes.
Here's what you're gonna love. Look at this.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yes.
Oh, I can hear
So
it.
now every night when we open it, we just know.
I wouldn't know that they're in the
Even your
kitchen.
drawers. All your information for your fridge and stove, we like to keep it in the drawers, and when you close that up, boom, it pulls it in.
Yes.
Let's walk through it. It looks and feels absolutely bigger. Now, I was called here for the foundation. We got about, I don't know, 60 mils of rain in the last week, and not one drop of water came in your basement.
It's kind of bittersweet though, because it is a nice thing that happened here, but without Gene here, it's just a little sad.
It's a little different, you know?
Oh!
It's not living. Yeah, they're safe now.
Let's just walk into the main area first.
Not the same.
It's not finished. Well, we don't want it finished because what we did was trying to teach the next generation, the kids in your school and all the students at Kevin, how to do all this. Now, behind all this, and the reason it's not finished is because I'm getting them to finish it. They called me in here, right? They were gonna do the work.
They're gonna do their part.
We did the majority and now they're gonna finish it. Does it feel good though?
Yeah, the carpet is a big, big surprise. Like just stepping on that.
I like the stairs.
Yeah, the stairs feels much safer now.
It's not wobbly anymore.
They're brand new stairs.
Yes.
We had them custom made, and the same guys that did the stairs did the rails. And we weren't going to do fancy rails, but he just said, you know what, I'm here. And he did the fancy rails. There was something else you asked me for besides a kitchen.
A nice bathroom.
Would you like to see a nice bathroom?
Yes, I do.
Okay, simple bathroom. It's not extravagant. Come in. Wow. Now, it's simple. It is not painted. We are also letting the kids finish this too, so you get the choice. And once it's painted, I think it's going to be spectacular.
I love it, Mike.
Yeah.
I know this won't happen if he's still here, but I know he's happy and watching us that, you know, because he's the one who wants to fix the basement.
Yeah.
And for him, it's a dream come true.
Well, you remember when you got to the bottom of the stairs before, there used to be the furnace and the hot water heater.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not there anymore.
I know, I was looking for it.
I wonder where that is. It's not here. It's got to be in what? The furnace room,
Somewhere.
right?
Oh, no.
Wow.
That's from my heart to yours. Walk in. So you start looking at all the mechanicals and everything in here. Brand new furnace, brand new air conditioning, brand new hot water heater. Everything runs so neatly, you can tell by looking at it that people care about their jobs when they come in this room. That's my guys. These are guys that all care. Every single one of them gave their heart to me, to you. Every one of them, everyone that came in here.
Oh, we appreciate that. Yeah.
How can I thank them?
Labor of love. In a way, it reminds me of New Orleans, going to New Orleans and repair the area due to devastation. I'm doing the same thing here. There was a loved one lost. One thing I love that we usually do once in a while is a time capsule in the wall. And on this one, we got all the students and all my guys, and we signed the ductwork. How do you say, we're here because you lost your son? And then that's not why we're here. We're here because you need us here. It just happens to be that that happened, which brought the school in, which brought the students in, which brought everyone else in, and just cared to give back. In that time capsule, all the students wrote notes to Jean.
Oh.
It feels good, and it feels right. Come on, come on.
Mike, Kevin, and everybody that, you know, contributed here was like a messenger. I believe that it was Jean who did everything.
I don't know, guys, how to thank you, but I know Jean is very happy.
People would see it. It's just a square, like, you know, plain, nothing special, but it's really special.
It's really special.
Much love to everyone.
It was a wonderful thing. The homeowners are happy. Who knows? Maybe I'm going to bring the two young boys with me on the next job, and they're going to help me help someone else.
To see the kids at 7 o'clock in the morning, I wish I could have them forever here. Kevin will be around forever. Right, Kevin?
As long as I can be, that's right, yeah? You're a friend for life.
Yes, friends for life.
For more information about this show, please visit hgtv.ca.